Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a gel pomade. We haven't done that in a while, but let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Today we got the Rocky Mountain Barber Company, their Firm Hold Pomade. This, if you guys watched James's review in the past, he kind of compares it to the Imperial Classic. I definitely agree with that, but just to give you guys an idea of how it performs on thicker and like a bit wavier hair, because James has super fine and thin hair, we're just gonna go ahead and style it with it today and pretty much do the same thing as we always do. So opening the jar, you're gonna get like a whiff of this very like clean, I'd say like it's a very light scent. It's not in any way overpowering, and that's what they advertise it as. Yeah, it's like you have to get pretty close to the jar to actually smell it. Scooping it out, super easy. It's a gel pomade, so there's gonna be a little bit of like, I'd say like moisture in the product itself, so it's fairly easy to scoop out. Surprisingly, it's super sticky right now, so it feels like it does have a little bit of oils in here. Let's go ahead and style it. Like I said, it feels like it has a little bit of oils, so application process isn't horrendous, but we see that there is a little bit of resistance. So I'm gonna use about 2 scoops worth, just because my hair is a little bit longer this time around. All right, so about that 2, I'd say quarter size scoops. Typically, you kind of want to err on the side of using a little bit more product for gel pomades so that you actually really get like every strand of hair. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of strays. So we see that the product itself has a very neutral shine. Right now, it does seem like it's reflecting a little bit of light, but I'm going to give it maybe like a couple minutes, because then the product starts drying out. Yeah, I would definitely agree that it's about not the same. I say it's a less, not plastic, but like a less kind of, how would you describe that? It's like less of a chemically product. If you guys use Imperial or any of other like gel pomades like Suavecito, Lay Right, what else is there? Whatever other products that are gel like products, those tend to harden up and just like feel very like just a standard gel, if that makes sense. But I haven't used those in a while, so I don't know how they have reformulated it or like updated the products. Go ahead and try that in a little bit. So I think styling with a blow dryer would be optimal for this, just because you can kind of control the rate at which your hair dries. Like if you guys take a look right now, combing, oh geez, there's a lot of knots in here. I should comb my hair more often. So combing it's fairly easy, minus you guys should probably comb your hair a little bit, otherwise you have these knots. Cool. So combing it, you see that the comb glides pretty easily. I can already feel the product drying out within this video. It's only been like 2 minutes. The more it dries out, I would say the better control you have in terms of styling it. But initially it's gonna feel very soft. So let's go ahead and get this pump going. I'm not gonna do a part today because basically my hair is not cut for that. Cool. Let's clean it up, pull it forward. You guys might have to work a little bit quick, but if you guys have a routine going, you should be able to achieve a pretty nice styling. And just kind of keep an eye on the like the product itself, or not the product, just keep an eye on your styling, because initially the product will feel very soft, and what that tends to lead to is your styling kind of gets, or it just kind of falls out of place. So once the product dries a little bit more, you achieve a little bit better like control. There's somewhat of, because it dries out, you get a little bit better hold. Control becomes a little bit stiff. So you kind of only have one chance with this, which is the scary part. There's no like, if you keep messing around like I'm doing, you'll end up with a lot of strays. With gel pomades, typically the more you mess with it, the messier it gets. James explained it in the last video where it kind of gets to a point of no return. Either you're gonna have to use water or use more product to fix your hair. We don't see that with oil-based products, just because it's oil. Obviously it's gonna be super easy to restyle for the most part. The more you use, I think, more water-based material or ingredients you use in the product, it's just going to be harder to restyle, because it's kind of designed to wash out with water. And at that point, if you're just going to keep messing with it, you're basically scraping the product off, leaving your hair kind of frizzy, and that's about it. All right. So styling it at this point, it feels fairly dry. So I think I have like one more go at it. Cool. All right, you guys take a look. Product is essentially a matte product at this point. Does it harden up? We'll find out in a little bit. Right now, it does feel a little bit dry, but it doesn't have that crazy like crackly feeling yet. So it looks like it's gonna dry up in just a couple more minutes. Again, feels ideal to use a blow dryer, but we'll see what this product can do as a standalone. Let's do it one more time and we should be chilling. My hair always breaks up at this point right here. So, cool. The product's still alive. Let's do this quick. Quick. Dry out. Sick. What is going on here? Cool. Just stick with that then. Looks like it's not wanting to stay that high today. So this side looks decent. This side, we'll see how long it holds up. But as you guys can see, the more you mess with it, there's a little bit of like strays coming out. I'm just gonna stop right there. We're gonna have a fairly busy day. I've got a powerlifting meet to shoot in terms of photographing one of the athletes. Then I gotta visit parents, take care of some errands, and then I'll be back to give you guys like my final thoughts. Pretty good hold. All right, welcome back guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. You guys take a look at the hair. It's pretty much a matte finish, no scent. It's hardened up a little bit, but you still get a little bit of malleability or just like flexibility in terms of restyling it. I was able to restyle it like just kind of finger combing it, because things do fall out of place. I do have to get up and down a lot when I'm shooting. So we can restyle it, but I don't know if you guys can see, there's slightly a bit more strays, but you can definitely fix it with either more product or more water. Access to water is pretty easy. So if you guys just stop by a restroom, maybe like just wet your hands or a comb. I'm just gonna do 2 spritz. Let's see. Yeah, so the product just kind of loosens up, becomes pretty soft. You don't get that crazy amount of like stickiness as you do in the beginning, so just think of this as a upper, like a little baby boost throughout the day if you do need it and you need things to like kind of get cleaned up. But overall, I'm kind of impressed by this like gel based pomade. Didn't really expect it to kind of last like this, but you see that it pretty much lasts throughout the day. Not too shabby. My only like gripe about it is that it does harden up, so if you were to like kind of bump into anything or like accidentally touch your hair, things are definitely gonna fall out of place, which can get annoying, and you can't really restyle it without like the help of like extra water. I'd say that's the biggest downside, but given the weight of my hair, the waves, as well as the length of it, the product is definitely a strong hold. Pretty decent control once it has dried up. I would suggest using a blow dryer or just having lighter, straighter hair or even shorter hair. That would definitely kind of play to your advantage. For those looking for a slick product, this definitely isn't a slick product. It's a gel-based pomade, so you're not going to get that crazy amount of like oily slickness that you would otherwise get from oil-based products. Definitely not on this extreme of like Suavecito or Layrite where things dry up and like become like a hard shell. This does still have a little bit of flexibility. So overall, not bad. I would definitely use this for, I'd say like colder days where I'm not sweating, and I don't know, anytime I use like a water-based gel pomade and I start sweating, things just fall apart. So another consideration to take. I think that's about it. All right, peace out guys.